Methamphetamine stimulates the release, as we saw. Cocaine stimulates the release behaviors. Listen, I don't want to demonize dopamine.
No, not at all.
Dopamine is, I'm sure I had a surge of dopamine walking in here today. I'm a fan of your show.
I had a surge of dopamine when I saw you. I was excited, nervous about it, and then it happened.
So here, and hopefully I will, the reward prediction error won't be less than you anticipated. That's my goal. So,
it's already fascinating.
So I think that, can you manufacture it? Well, there are things that can stimulate its release. Now, what's really beautiful is when I think usually it happens when you're a teen. For me, it was 19 when I discovered biology. Wasn't good at skateboarding, wasn't bad, but I liked running and working out, but I never thought about becoming a professional athlete. And then I discovered learning and biology, and I thought, wow, this is something that I'm highly motivated to do. I didn't really understand dopamine then. We didn't know that much about it, but I'm motivated to do it. So there's dopamine from doing it. It brings me resources, at first degrees and knowledge, later, the ability to buy a house, right? So much of my life is built around the work that I did like a maniac, really, between the age of 19 and I'm 49 now, just working nonstop. And so there's functional dopamine. And pretty soon you start weaving it in like, oh, I can also rest and have some recreation. And that's giving me dopamine. And so our lives are built around this molecule we call dopamine.
And so the ways that you can manage it, almost orchestrate dopamine to use it to your advantage. It's very usable.
Right. No big deal with caffeine. To get work done, remember, effort that precedes dopamine in constructive areas of life, writing, comedy, podcasting, school, sports, socializing in healthy ways. Like, this is good.
Can you get just as much dopamine from doing those positive things as you can from doing things that we would consider, that sometimes add a level of disappointment or shame? And maybe shame's not the word I want to use.
Yes, you can. It just, you need to be more determined and focused on it. Remember, it's how quickly the dopamine comes in with porn and methamphetamine, cocaine, and all of that. It's how quickly gambling raises dopamine. The stuff we're talking about, work, focus, learning, all that, it's work. I mean, it's hard work, but the effort that precedes dopamine is a completely different beast because you're in control and it doesn't put you in the trough. But I did see I guess we don't call them tweets now. What do we call them? On X, some guy made $1 billion. And a couple weeks later, he said, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm suicidally depressed. And I just said, that's dopamine. He got the reward. And what he misses is the hunt. You have to stay in the hunt. This is like the will to live is the hunt for new things.
The will to live. 31-year-old guy who sells his startup for 100 million shares, why he is depressed and how to think about your career and life. I sold my company